So these next couple temples we're going to look at today and tomorrow, I've been waiting to see these for quite a while because they're all far up north in Thailand where I haven't been yet. So right now we just arrived at the White Temple. Obviously very iconic, a lot of people here, so I'll try to get some good photos without a bunch of tourists in the background, but that's going to be tough. So it's worth mentioning that this is not an ancient temple. It's actually pretty modern, but it's still very cool to look at. Great for photos. So they didn't allow any photos or videos on the inside of the temple, but it's very unusual. They had like murals on the walls that included like anime and superhero stuff and Star Wars. So it's kind of right up my alley, but I've never seen that in a temple before, so I don't know what the reasoning was, but it's kind of cool. It's unique. You know that white temple is really special when you've got this whole gold thing here and nobody wants to talk about that one at all. All right, we are in Chiang Rai now. I've had this place on my radar for a while, but never made it this far north, so we're only here for one night. We're gonna just walk around for a bit and see what we see. Well, we pretty much walked around for an hour and this place doesn't have a lot to offer, but there are a couple of streets that I think will come alive with the night markets and bars, so we'll wait for it to get a little bit later and check those out. All right, so we just started our day. It's about 8 in the morning, and we're at the Blue Temple now. It's more of a blue and gold, but it's beautiful. Like the White Temple yesterday, this one is also kind of contemporary modern. It was built in the 2000s, so it's not really that old, but it's still pretty cool. I like it. All right, now we're going into a place called the Black House, which is, I guess, a museum. So we'll see what's in there. So I didn't really know what to expect out of this house. I thought it was mainly the house itself, which was interesting architecture. But then there was obviously the paintings inside of it. And then I had no idea that this actually was part of a huge property full of a bunch of different buildings. And some of them were normal. Some of the buildings were very oddly shaped. And it's my understanding that basically the artist who owned all of this and built it all just had a lot of time and money and just liked to build and accumulate a bunch of strange things. So there was sculptures all over and just interesting collections, and I filmed a lot of it, but I'm only going to show you a fraction of some of the strange things that there were there. So we are now at a tea plantation in the mountains. It's a bit outside the city, about 900 meters up, so not too high, but it's pretty remote here. And it's simple, but I like it, because I like tea and I like mountains. So, you know, we've gone to some really elaborate places, but this place is kind of special to me. I'm going to hopefully try some tea while I'm here. Smells nice. I don't know anything about the growing of tea, because whatever's right here looks different from whatever's right there, but it smells good. I really like it. But I've seen enough. I want to go up to the top and see if I can do some tea tasting. I don't know what the plan is here, but that's what I want to do.
Iniชาไม่ใช่ดอกอย่างเดียวอ๋อไม่ใช่ชาก็ไม่ใช่ชามันก็เป็นดอกไม้อ่ะเอามาผสมเป็นคาเฟอีน
Myanmar. So here we are now at the Golden Triangle, which is basically going to be our last stop in Thailand as we keep moving around Southeast Asia. So this is basically the point where Myanmar, Laos, and Thailand, where their borders meet up, split up by the rivers. So it's kind of a cool spot. Historically, it's kind of famous for like a drug running area, but now I don't know if that's still happening, but it's kind of a tourist thing now. At least this section right here is. So yeah, we're done in Thailand. I mean, we're staying here for the night, but then tomorrow we're heading to Laos, so that'll be cool. So Thailand's always a good time, but we're finishing it up. And now that I've been to pretty much all the cities that I really wanted to go to here, I think Chiang Mai is going to rank #1 on my list. And I'd always come back. I have a good time here. Between Phuket, where my friends are, and Chiang Mai, which is a pretty well-balanced city. It wasn't perfect for me to live in, but I could see myself going back and spending more time. So the adventure in Thailand is ending soon for now, but probably won't be the last time. So see you in the next video, which is in Laos.